Everyone, welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. I'm going to be doing love readings for all 12 signs for the month of September. So what's coming to you in the energy of love, romantic love, spirit, romantic love for the month of September. I say that because sometimes you can watch a love reading on YouTube or get a tarot reading from somebody, and it's like, wait a second, I came here and I wanted y'all to tell me about my love life, and you're telling me about my cousin or my mom. And that's just because that's what energy, spirit thinks that you need to hear about the most. I have the intention that this is romantic love, but I'm telling you right now, not whenever, but a lot of the time when I watch my sun sign, I get like readings with my cousin's energy sometimes intertwined in there, or my mom's or my dad's. So that's why I like to watch my Venus sign as well. So here's my guidance to you as you go through. My timestamps are always going to be in the description. I would suggest you watch your sun and your Venus at a minimum. If you want to watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, your north node, up to you. Timestamps are in the description. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Spirit, thank you for your time, your presence, your energy, your love, and your protection. Allow me to deliver clear and concise messages to those watching. Should anything negative pop out, immediately return it to sender. I don't want it on me. I don't want it in my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. Let's go. Let's go. Let's start it. We're starting with Aries. 142. Good number to start with Aries. Those of you guys who've been watching me for a long time, the number 42 is a love number for me. So, let go. 42 could be significant to you. Also, the number 6 could be significant to you. And frogs can be significant to you. That doesn't mean that this isn't your reading. It just means that could be double confirmation. All right, guys. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If the energy needs to be flipped, flip it. If it's not your reading, then watch another time or go watch another reader. I also did, Aries, I did your monthly reading. I will make sure I attach it at the end of this message, or you can go to my channel and click on videos, and it'll be like a recent video over there. So I already did September. For Aries, just in case this isn't as in-depth as you want it to be, I do spiritual, I do love, and I do money. For Aries for September, please, Spirit. Romantic love. They told me to stop. Not even wanting something to flip out. Journey. And a 10. Ooh. Leaving something behind and heading into something new. New territory. This train has the word Baker on it, Baker, or the name Baker, so that could be significant to you. F as in Foxtrot is on here as well. W is on here, C is on here, and M as in Mike is on here. So those numbers and letters could be significant, but you are on the platform heading somewhere new, a new journey. So this could be new love heading your direction in the month of September. Leaving something behind for sure. All your bags are packed. And you're just standing there looking super dapper. This is a male, but it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. It could be that you are in the masculine energy. Aries is a masculine energy, but it could be that you are in your masculine energy, or you had to step into that in order to leave something behind because it was hard to say goodbye. What is this love message you're trying to give the Aries for the month of September? What does September look like? The King of Wands, Judgment. And then as soon as I said Judgment, I burped. I don't be burping like this. I don't be burping like this on a normal basis. I am not a burper. There is a King of Wands in your energy. He's not even looking at you. So he could be watching you online because there's this mirror here. This is the English Magician's deck, and I've been very heavily drawn to magician stuff lately, so I bought this deck for myself. But there's a King of Wands in your energy that is trying to make a judgment call about you, with the judgment card here. Trying to make a judgment call about you. This person's got a lot of people around them, so it could be somebody who I just heard hate the player, not the game. I feel like there is somebody who you would normally, if you looked at this person, you would say this is the player, but they're watching you. Even though they have people that want them, they're not even, but then they're also too, it's a mirror. So I feel like this is a very good, I mean, it's a King of Wands. So I feel like this is a very good looking person, male or female, doesn't matter. But you guys are matching energy because male or female, both of you guys are in masculine energy right now. And then we've got a lot of gold around this person, a lot of red around this person. So that's the root chakra. And that's this person is, wow, the word anxiety is popping up to me. They don't know if you're taken. This is a stable person as far as money and whatnot is concerned. Tell me more about this King of Wands. This is a able-bodied person. This is somebody who is very charismatic. I said very good-looking. I'm getting the fact that they have long hair, long curly hair, or they're losing their hair. I got that from both of these cards. Long curly hair, or they're losing their hair. It's one of those. Or they've got, trigger warning, alopecia or something. And then I'm looking at the women's hair on here. So their hair could be very significant to them in that they put a lot of energy in it. Like making it look long and luscious. Or they're trying all the tinctures and whatnot, or scalp massages they possibly can to grow. They haven't let it go yet. I don't think this person is bald, but they could be balding. All right. Let me see here. So, okay. So how does this King of Wands know the Aries, please? 9 of Cups. Y'all have crossed paths before, Aries. Y'all have crossed paths before. This 9 of Cups is supposed to be in traditional Rider-Waite tarot. This is like one guy and he's sitting alone, but look, you're already there. Doesn't matter if you're the male or the female, guys. You've crossed paths with this person before. If you did not watch my other videos, I've been channeling this for a little while for you guys, Aries. This is not, don't come for me in the comments. I am not the one. I am healed, but I'm also not so far separated from my true Aries nature that I will tell you about yourself. Listen, this is, I don't know how you know this person, but this isn't the malicious person. This isn't this isn't that one. I don't want to hear it in the comments. This could be your neighbor. This could be a coworker. This could be a customer that you've had in your store a few times. This could be, okay. 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 How about this? How does Aries know this person? The Hermit. Meaning like close to home. Like you know this person because even in your, you might be going out all raggedy. You might be going out all raggedy to the grocery store and they see you at the grocery store all the time, or pumping gas, or even at the gym, just looking however you want to look. But you've had interactions with this person even in your hermit stage. You might not have been out dating and you've had interactions with this person some way, somehow. It's interesting that this hermit has roses growing, red roses too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 roses. Isn't that a music lyric? Something about red roses too. Something red roses too. I don't know. I feel like that's like some pop culture reference. Let me know in the comments down below. And then also, this is look at the smoke in his hands. There's like people in the smoke. Can you see that? So you've had interactions with this person, and there's smoke on this judgment card too. So I don't know if you smoke or this person smoke, like 420 ganja type stuff or whatever. But I'm getting inner demons. Like while you've been fighting your inner demons, somehow or another you've had interaction with this person. How does this person feel? How would this person feel about the Aries in the month of September, please? Rest, new beginnings. I'm getting friendship off of this. Journey. Look at the word journey comes up twice. Journey, well, I don't know if you can see it, but journey's at the bottom of this card and journey's on this card too. So y'all could be, you know, maybe this person is somebody that visits out of town, or maybe you meet this person while, or not, or you become familiar with this person on like a work trip. Or it's just somebody that you've always known but not really paid attention to, and they're flying into your area because they're on a work trip or they're visiting family or something, and then you get an email or a phone call from this totally obscure person that you somehow already know, and they're like, hey, I'm in the area. Do you still live in St. Louis? I don't know. Do you still live in Miami? Do you still live in Santa Barbara? You do? Okay, well, I'm here for the weekend. Do you see what I'm saying? How does Aries... They feel also too like you have pulled back your energy. Somehow they know that you've needed to recuperate from something. I don't know if it's a sickness. I don't know if you lost a job and you're taking a sabbatical, or maybe those two aren't related. You quit your job and you're taking a sabbatical, or a divorce or a breakup. So they know that you need rest from something, or they're just like, damn, Aries, you got the world on your shoulder. Can I help you with your bags? Like something like that. Do you see what I'm saying? How does Aries currently feel about this person? Shadow. I don't think you know who this person is, but they know you. This is my, I always feel like somebody's watching me card. You don't, I mean, this is obscure. Again, and I'll keep saying it, I think I might even get a t-shirt that says this. The obscurity of how you know this person is so completely obscure. Why are they staying hidden? That's what I want to know. Why is this person staying hidden? Just out of sight. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. It could just be the way that spirit is moving you guys around like pawns on a chessboard. But why is this person staying hidden right now? The street, it's being protected. Do you see that these high value Aries, hey hon, but you and this person are also high value. Do you see how there's these like high value bags and stuff in this case, and it's surrounded by glass? I can almost assure you it's locked in there. And then you see all these white roses and yellow roses around here. For the purity of the sanctity of this connection, y'all are being protected from each other right now. Two ships passing in the night. That could be significant. So what do we see happening between these two? What development do we see happening between these two in the month of September, please, Spirit? What developments? New boo, I told you. Oh, and butterflies. Butterflies. Oh, please don't say no to this person. That's all I'm hearing is Michael Jackson. All you got to do is not answer my call when I'm trying to get through. I don't know who this person is, baby. You don't know who this person is, baby. But this is spirit telling you that you got a new boo coming in, and this person could most definitely give you butterflies. How is, once this person is, hold on, I'm going to ask two questions. Once they're revealed, how is the Aries going to feel about this person? Oh, I forgot about you. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about you. Well, and I've said this before too. I've been channeling Aries messages for a while, guys. Me? Hold on. You've always liked me, or you like me? No. It says old friend, and it says past, and it says core. And then remember, I don't know if you saw was it the September reading? I said there was a cave, and so I'm getting cave. One of the cards about love was cave. How is this going to manifest? I don't know if Spirit's going to let us know, because it's being protected right now. This is very high value connection here. How's this going to manifest? It's too many cards, guys. And then we got to move on. Listen, this is way too many minutes on one sign. Might as well just be yet another Aries reading. I'm not going to do that, though. I need y'all to check out your other signs. And then if you want to cross-watch, you can cross-watch. But my God, these cards. We're going to shuffle once, and then we're going to pull. How does this manifest? The Hermit comes out twice. Virgo season. Guess what season we're in? We are in Virgo season until the 22nd of September. So before the end of the month, something about to happen. Listen, it's been taking its sweet a time. Just be ready. Just be ready. I said something in another previous reading, and I was talking about grapes. And I was saying, I don't know if grapes are significant to you, but I kept seeing grapes in the Aries reading. I said, somebody look it up. Look that up. If it resonates with you, somebody look it up. When are grapes like supposed to be harvested? And in North America, it is now. Legit. I'm dead ass serious. You look it up. You look it up if you don't want to trust me. Trust but verify. There's a president that said that. I say it too. All right, guys. I'm going to ring a bell, and I'm moving on to Taurus. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Taurus, we are at 17. I'll just do 1731. Taurus. Hi, babies. How are y'all doing? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's see. Check out your, at least your Sun and your Venus sign to get the full story. All right. What's going on? Wealthy man. Taurus, is this you? Are you showing off? You look good, boo. I don't care if you are a male or a female, Taurus. This is you looking good and getting stuff done. You got this old-fashioned sort of Rico suave about you. Ticker tape ticker tape. Stock markets or investing. You could have a wealthy and diverse portfolio, or maybe you're into Bitcoin and all that other stuff. And the letters C as in Charlie and the letter M as in Mike could be significant to you. I see all of that on the card in 13 and then 4. So death and rebirth. Death and rebirth. Your love life is getting a wealthy man. It could be. I mean, shit. The forward too. And more stable. And more stable. Okay. I'll say that your love life is cleaning itself up and becoming more stable. That's what I'm getting off of this. But I'm not going to deny the fact that this card is a wealthy man. What does Taurus get to look forward to in the energy of romantic love for the month of September, please, Spirit? 2 of Swords. Ace of Coins. You are normally this person in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot has the swords across like the heart chakra, but now it's looking like she's on her knees and she's about to use the swords to stand up. She is still blindfolded, so you don't know what you don't know. But there is a new opportunity here. Like, you're picking yourself up, Taurus, from something. And you will soon take the blindfold off that the Two of Swords represents and allow yourself to step into new opportunities of ways to invest yourself. The word invest is coming up a lot. I got that. I keep channeling that. But that's an Ace of Coins. It's also investment. And then we got wealthy man here. So putting yourself back out on the market, or just giving something another look. Take what resonates. Let me get a card from this deck for Taurus. What does the energy of Taurus look like for romantic love for the month of September, please? Terms. Negotiating with a third party. I don't think that okay, I really, for the bulk of you, Taurus, I don't feel like we're talking about a love triangle. It could be that if you're like breaking up with somebody, you found out that they cheated on you. But I do really feel like that's in the past. And I'm looking at this third party card saying, like, it's almost like you're leaning on your friends and saying, all right, guys, yeah, help me get myself back out there. Like, let's go to the club. Let's go to the lounge. I'll take that person out on the date. Let's do this. I'm tired of not being out there in the dating circle. So what is this dating world going to be giving? If you are a Taurus and you're already in a relationship, your reading was over at the very beginning. It just basically said that if you are in a slump, you guys you're picking yourself out of that and you're looking to turn over a new leaf with that person. But if you're just getting out of something, you're ready to put yourself back out there, ready to reinvest. Love message, Taurus, please. The 8, yeah, ready to reinvest. The 9 of Wands, the Moon, and the Queen of Cups. You could have a Gemini or a Cancer that you're interested in. Pisces, because I got that with the Moon card. But yeah, you're ready to reinvest. I don't think you're completely healed from the past. Even if you're in a relationship and you're still listening and you guys are trying to reinvigorate something, I don't think you're still over what happened to kind of get y'all in a lull. I really don't. But you're not giving up on yourself. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. How does this Queen of Cups feel about the Taurus, please? Hope and desire. How does a Taurus feel about this Queen of Cups, please? Hey guys, the Queen of Cups, it does uninvited visitor or uninvited guest. Hold on. What is going on between Taurus and this Queen of Cups? The Two of Cups, but it did come out in the reverse. And what expectation or what intention does this person have with the Taurus? 6 of Swords. And how does the Taurus feel about that? 3 of Coins. But this one drops the coins. And underneath it is the 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands is in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like you guys were... Wow, this message is a little bit all over the place because I feel like your energy is a little bit all over the place. There's a mom figure here that is hoping, it could be or father. So your baby mom or your baby daddy or your husband or your wife, your girlfriend or your boyfriend or something like that, is desirous of you and is wishing, almost trying to manifest you back into their life. And you're over here like, no, like, no, not unless you've made some big changes. Because they want to move on from the past with the Six of Swords. So you remember I said that there might be, because I saw that there was somebody that could potentially have cheated. You're not over the past. You want to have a conversation, because you're like, if we can't talk about this, because this is the Three of Pentacles, you're saying, I'm done. I'm going to move out of the house. And probably when you move out of the house, you're like, you're talking to your friends and you're like, I know, you were right. They were being an a-hole to me and I never saw it the whole time. I wish I would have listened to you. Now, how about we go get some drinks? That's what I'm seeing. So it's a month of September. So at first you're like, it's an uptick. You guys are good. Y'all are getting back together. And then it's like, no, there was a reason why we broke up in the first place. And you're just trying to sweep stuff under the rug. I'm not here to sweep stuff under the rug. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to move on already and move out. Because if you don't change, I'm done. And I'm really getting this idea that they really just want to just kind of ignore the past and just not be held accountable, Taurus. I hope that helped. All right, moving on. Gemini. I ring the bell between each one to clear the energy. 26 for Gemini. All right. Oh, Gemini. What do you got going on in romantic love? Take what resonates. Leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, leave it for other people. And then sometimes the roles can be reversed. Mature woman in adjudication. I don't know if there's an open court case right now between you and your lover or somebody that you love or once loved. I mean, at this point it could be platonic or a family member. But there's I feel like there's three different energies here. I feel like Gemini, I feel like this is you and a love interest, maybe potentially going to court, or y'all are in mediation, or y'all are hashing some stuff out, or y'all are looking at things contractually. It doesn't have to be like a divorce. It could just be like looking at a contract, or even getting married, right? Adjudication, this newlyweds. And then you've got this mature woman energy that's almost like unsure about the situation. This is interesting. What's going on? What's the current energy? How about this? What's the mutual energy between Gemini and their love interest, please, Spirit? Clown. Appearances. It's appearances. And who is this mature woman to the Gemini, please? Take what resonates, guys. Hell, you could be any one of these people. Oh, you've got an ex that is in your space, or this could be like a mother, grandmother. Somebody that is in your space that feels like you haven't healed from the past, yet you're moving on already. I don't know if people still do shotgun weddings anymore, but I do kind of feel like that's what this could be. Unless it's like a green card, helping somebody get citizenship. But there's somebody, and it could be your ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, mom, older sister, auntie. But they're looking at this like, damn, Gemini is not going to learn. Like, why does it, I don't know, it could be a cultural thing or just a family dynamic that you're allowing this person to even have any sort of say, but they're in your energy pretty heavy. And it literally says on this card, enjoying the show, on this revenge card. And she's just like looking with a bunch of judgment, just like, And she's even like she's sitting one way but kind of leaning like, like that's how she's looking at you and this person. Take it as a, let me know in the comments down below. But so what's going to be happening in the month of September between Gemini and this, it looks like a new person, or it could be a breakup. You guys got to take it as it resonates. But what's going to be happening between Gemini and this other person? Not the mature woman, but this other person I see them in this card with in the month of September, please, Spirit. The Magician. Knight of Coins. At the bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands. And how is this mature woman going to feel about this? Nine of Coins. I really do. I feel like this could be an ex. If this mature woman is an ex of yours, she's like, well, whatever. At least I get the child support or the alimony or something like that. Or at least I'm not the one involved with this clown anymore. At least I can stand up on my own and I don't need the Gemini anymore. It's really messy, this energy. Or little does she know Gemini still pays my bills or something like that. That's what I'm getting. And then also when I look at your energy, Gemini, I get that you've been waiting a long time manifesting this relationship, and it seems like it happened fast, but maybe this is something that you always wanted. This is the type of person that you always wanted. And then this Ten of Wands, what is this about for the Gemini, please? September. The Page of Cups. This is somebody that you actually like, but from the outside looking in, people are never going to realize that. They're just going to say, there goes Gemini, popping into another relationship again. Like, people are just like, Or there goes Gemini, getting another divorce. And this is something that you've always wanted. You've held the burden for a long time. It's one of those two things. And I think it's and this person is just watching it unfold. Whichever way it's going for you, they have their own idea of what's happening and you've got yours. And I don't think you're really sharing with this person, but whatever. You might be the mature woman watching somebody else who is not a Gemini get married again or get a divorce again, and you're not minding your own business. That could be that as well. And it could be just completely different energy, because I'm picking up on somebody who could just be single, because I get this Nine of Pentacles with this mature woman. Somebody who is single but like really likes drama and being in other people's business, and you're just like Let's not be that way though. I hope that's not the scenario. But it looks like in the month of September, you guys, Gemini, you're going to have to take it. I know I connected to that reading, but I think it's individualistic. I mean, every reading is. So you're just going to have to let me know in the comments down below. Or you just never subscribe to my channel. I don't know. I don't know what you're going to do, but I know what the cards were saying. And every scenario I said hit for at least one of those people watching the Gemini. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right, clearing that energy. Moving on to Cancer. 33... 45. Cancer. Moving on to Cancer. Let's see. What is Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much for your time, your presence, your energy. Please protect this reading and protect those that are watching. I'm pulling out this deck first, but I didn't mean to. So I guess we're going to go with it. Cancer. Cancer romantic love energy for the month of September, please, Spirit. Check out your Sun and Venus at a minimum. If you want to check out the rest or cross watch, it's up to you. But take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You're moving on from something. Eight of Cups. Some emotional turmoil. You could be a parent, because I see that this is like a father, like Oh, you could be a father. This is like a priest and there's a child behind right here. Or you could be moving on from a younger person. Or all the above. What's the energy of Cancer? Romantic love. Look, I got concern and pathway. You're concerned about where to go next. I do really feel like it could be a breakup. But you're taking your lessons with you. Look at that, with all these scrolls. I do feel like you're packing up your bags and you're taking your valuables with you. And if you feel like you have nothing, then I'm getting Tina Turner from What's Love Got to Do with It? She said, accept my name. I can have everything. He can have the house, the cars. He can have everything except my name. And I feel like that could be you. Like he or she, they can have everything except they can't take my pride. They can't take my knowledge. They can't take my name. They can't take who I am and what I've built for myself. That's what I'm getting, Cancer. But you're just trying to figure out like where to go. Where do I go now? This pathway and concern. Along this path leading to wherever it is that you're destined to go, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 butterflies. 5 means change, and butterflies symbolize transition, so transformation. Lilies could be significant to you. C and M, C for Charlie, M for Mike. It keeps popping up in these, and it kept popping up in these other cards, but it's popping up in these cards too. So what else do I see in this card? I see, yeah. All right, so there's spiritual significance to this, but so you'll be the last reading that I say C and M for, but I do see it again in this card. Or both of these cards, so I'll say it. 6 and 8 could be significant. So 6 is significant in that it was a hard choice, and now you're having to make even more choices with even less resources, is what I'm getting. And then 8 is like, wow, like the courage you had to pull on to finally break yourself free from this. So romantic. So if this isn't what's already happened for you in the month of September, but you're on the cusp of potentially breaking up with somebody or just really trying to find the words to do so, then that is what these cards are saying is going to be happening in the month of September. It's not going to be easy. It never is. But it's almost like a prediction, and I might almost be a psychic. Let's see what's going on for Cancer, romantic love month of September, please. Ace of Wands. And it's cool that the Ace of Wands landed on this pathway, because you're going to get the downloads and the epiphanies and the ideas that you need to pick up and to pick up the pieces. Where to go from here. Remember I said that? Where to go from here. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups what? The Star. At the bottom of the deck. Knight of Coins. You're concerned. Okay. You're concerned about, or you will be concerned about, if love is just an illusion. Because you've been on this love pathway for a very long time. You know, you're an older person. You've been on this love pathway for a very long time, and you're worried that it might be chasing one end of chasing the gold at the end of a rainbow, and it's just not there, and you're just unable to get a grasp on it. So I think that's what you're going to be. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like that's what you're going to be grappling with energetically. The month of September is, am I cut out for love? Cancer. Is there an idea of new love in the month of September for Cancer? Like, let's say you just did this breakup. Is there new love in Cancer's energy for the month of September, please, Spirit? No. I mean, not that there isn't. I got the Four of Cups. Not that there isn't, but right now you're not really concentrating on that. Right now, or what Spirit is asking you to do is evaluate. Okay, so it ended. What did we learn? What did you learn? Yes, it was sad. Yes, it was hard. Yes, you've got to pick up the pieces. Yes, I'm going to guide you and I'm going to help you do that. But I'm asking, this is Spirit talking to you. I'm asking you, what have you learned? Let's evaluate this for a second. Let's evaluate it for a second. So you feel you're older now, you're getting yourself back out there, or I don't know if you want to get yourself back out there, but there's going to be a lot of evaluation after you finally build up the courage and move on from this person. If this person isn't younger than you, they're less mature than you, or less accomplished. All right, so that's your September, guys. My information is down below if you want to book a private reading. I also do coaching, so I can help you out. If you don't want to work with me, that's fine. But I will say that if you ever need some help, definitely don't hesitate to reach out. Okay, all right. That's for Cancer. Let's move on to Leo. All right, Leo. Let's see. What do you got? What is Leo? Spirit, thank you so much for your time, your presence, your love, and your energy. Clear and concise messages for the Leo. Leo, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't force anything. If you need to flip the energies, go ahead and flip the energies. Not every single reading you see on YouTube is for you. And that is okay. All right, community pops out. Leo might be leaning heavy on your family and friends throughout the month of September. Because it's comforting and it's warm. I'm getting that your parents could potentially still be alive, Leo, but you've got two males in the spirit realm, one older and one younger. Younger than the older one. Yeah. And so one's much older, like maybe they passed from age, and then another one potentially passed young, but they're looking on. And they're helping you and guiding you through this time. If your parents aren't still here, then holy heck, you've got a lot of guidance and love around you. But if they are, I feel like you're spending time with them, or your aunts and uncles, or your cousins, or your adopted family is also what I'm getting too, Leo. How does romantic love look? 1212 could be something that you're seeing on the clock, or 212 could be something that you're seeing a lot of, just as some additional confirmation. For Leo, please, in the month of September, romantic love. The 8 of Coins, the 9 of Coins, and then the Temperance card. This is a Leo that's been working very hard at work and creating, tapping into their root chakra and their like really your solar chakra, your sacral chakra, and your root chakra. Just making sure that your money is good. You've been tapping into your creativity. I think the reason why I'm picking up that you are like leaning heavy on your family and friends is so that you can feel stable, and you're trying to Temperance card popped up at the bottom of the deck. I want to say you're trying to heal from something in the month of September. But look, his head is in the water, and his hands are outside of the water, which is slightly different than how you would normally see this depicted in the, especially if you looked at the Rider-Waite tarot or version of this. So you could be heavily connected to a water sign or have a very significant water placement, or something about your hair. Is significant to you. Well, I get that you're a Leo, and we talk about like lion's manes and something and stuff, but this is more significant than that. Do we have new love projected? Because I'm getting you being single in the month of September, or about to be single in the month of September. Do we have new love projected? A Queen of Wands, so a fire sign, another fire sign. Pisces or an Aries. What about this Queen of Wands for the Leo, please? How is this, what's going on in the month of September with this Queen of Wands? Four of Coins. Oh, Leo, there's somebody that you kind of like have interest in, but they have like distanced themselves from you. Male or female, it doesn't matter. It's the Queen of Wands is somebody that is very very focused, very driven, very attractive, but right now the Queen of Wands is taking action in his or her own life, and so this person is kind of like separated themselves because they're concentrating on their coin, their stability. So how does this person, how does the Queen of Wands feel about the Leo presently? No blocks. Being completely honest. Letting go. Yeah. So you felt this person already pulling away from you. How does the Leo feel about this person? No blocks, if they were being completely honest. Empty room. Empty without this person. You feel like it was a good opportunity, but you can feel them letting go, and you wonder, is this the end? So what's likely going to transpire between, let me get the mutual energy between you, Leo, and this person. I just had the Four of Cups fall on the floor with the King of Coins. So I almost feel like in this time of you like healing, I don't feel like you are really going to pay attention to healing from the past per se. I do feel like you might immerse yourself in things to almost distract yourself from things. Four of Cups and the King of Coins. So again, very lower chakra kind of energy for you. So working out, making sure that you look good, especially with, I got this hair reference here, making sure your money is right, but you could be like overloading yourself just so you don't have to evaluate too much. That's why this guy's head is in the water. It's like he doesn't want to look at the things that he really needs to be evaluating. That's what I'm getting. Mutual energy between Leo and this person in the month of September, please. Dreams. Visiting you in the dreams in the spirit world. So what's going to be happening between Leo and this person in the month of September, please, Spirit? The Knight of Coins, or the Knight of Pentacles. The Sun card. In the Eight of Wands. I feel like in the month of September, like maybe towards mid to end of September, there's going to be an uptick in communication between the two of you. But I really do strongly feel like it's starting over again. Like the conversation could literally be like on the phone, because I did this, right? Could be like, hey, can we just start all over again? And see where it goes. All right, Leo, that's your reading for September. I hope that it helps. Let me know in the comments down below, all right, guys? Okay, moving on. Let's go to Virgo. All right, Virgo. 4945. Virgo, happy birthday, Virgo. I hope you have an incredible birthday season. If this is your sun sign, if you're a Virgo sun, don't forget to check out your Venus sign. If you are a Virgo sun, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't force anything. And if the energy needs to be reversed, reverse it. All right. If it's not your reading, then that's perfectly fine. Like I said, go check out your Venus if you're a sun sign. Virgo. Journey. An end has happened for you. You could be moving, Virgo. What's going on for Virgos? What is going on for Virgo? And a newly single or just single, just about, excuse me, man about town is what I was going to say. Male or female, it doesn't matter. Just enjoying life. I do get this idea that you could be moving or recently moved, or you haven't unpacked your stuff from a move, or you've got your stuff in a suitcase, or you keep your suitcases just readily available. Virgo. Romantic love, month of September, please. Six of Swords. Did you just move? Or are you planning on moving? Have you been doing a lot of research on moving? Thinking about potentially breaking up with your housemates, like your roommates. I don't know if this is a romantic partner turned roommate, or if it feels like that. But journey is twice. You get journey twice. Slowly moving towards what, Spirit? Ten of Cups. Wow. So you got the Six of Swords, the Knight of Coins, and then the Ten of Cups. You're slowly moving towards, but it's not showing me another person. Who is this person that the Virgo is planning on uniting this last cup with to get a Ten of Cups, please? And you know what? Nine of Cups. You hold the 9 and the 10. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It could be you hold the 9 and the 10. You don't need anybody, Virgo. That's what you're picking up in the month of September. I don't need anybody. I don't. I don't need a long-standing relationship. I can date around, that's fine, but I don't need anybody. I've moved on from the word need or must. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I can take myself out. I can treat myself. At least my house will be clean. At least my dishes will be done. That's what I'm getting. But then I get this Queen of Swords here popping up for you. So tell me about this Queen of Swords. How does this Queen of Swords feel about the Virgo, please? Broken up. So is that you're leaving this Queen of Swords? It doesn't matter, male or female. It does not matter. Could potentially be an air sign. Let's see here. Libra, Virgo. Another Virgo. Wait, how does a Virgo feel about this person? Looking for. This is you finding yourself. After a breakup. After a move, moving to a new city. Like you're Virgo, you're just really trying to figure out, who am I? I don't need nobody. And it's been a slow but steady journey. But I'm not getting you calling in anybody right now. If anything, you might do a Tinder date. You might do a casual date. But I really feel like Virgo has moved on from... I'm repeating myself. You've moved on from the word need. All right. Well, you're finding yourself you're finding out more about yourself in the month of September, and there's literally nothing wrong with that. That's how you ascend to a greater version of self, Virgo. So I'm glad you're doing that. All right, Libra. Let's see here. 54, 51. All right, Libra. Okay, Libra, let's see. You know what? Before we get into your reading, let me get some water. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for your time, your energy, your presence, and your protection. We're doing for the sign of Libra, romantic love. That was real loosey-goosey, but it popped out with courtship. I'm going to do at the bottom of the deck. Distant horizon. Is this a long-standing relationship that you're in, Libra, that's like not necessarily led to commitment, but y'all are anchored in? Six, seven, eight, nine. So are you guys almost basically common law? Meaning like you've lived with somebody so long, you might as well call them your spouse. If this doesn't resonate with you, I feel like you're calling in a relationship that could stay a courtship, like y'all could stay in the dating phase or whatever, or and not actually ever really get engaged or married. It could be potentially to a water sign. What's going on with Libra the month of September, please, Spirit? Romantic love. How does romantic love look for Libra the month of September? Ace of Cups. The Devil. The Two of Wands. Literally the exact same thing. Like, y'all are where y'all are at right now because one person is afraid for like long-term commitment, and the other person isn't holding that person accountable or taking themselves. I'm going to say something triggering, and I just don't know how else to say it other than what I'm going to say. Taking themselves and what they need seriously enough to detach from this person who's never going to commit. But it's like having a long-standing engagement and there's no wedding date set is what I'm getting. The Devil energy here is that you could potentially be in a relationship with an avoidant and being a potential empath yourself, and not wanting to rock the boat. The boat reference is on here, or just like wanting things to be balanced. Libra, you're just like, you know what? They say that they love me. Everything at the house is just okay. I mean, I feel like this could potentially be, if you're not healing before you call in your next relationship, Libra, this could be what you're calling in. And I'm foretelling it as a psychic, and what you could definitely do is change your energy up and spot a red flag at the beginning and not get to this point. But there is potential with this Ace of Cups here for so much more in the energy of romantic love for you, Libra. I just feel like right now you're attached to dead weight. How does this person feel about the Libra, please? How does this person feel about the Libra in the month of September? It's been so long you forgot how you felt about this person. Look, forgotten person. It's been so long. It's like, well, we're friends. But what do you really want, Libra? You want more, right? That's at least what I'm picking up. You want a commitment. You want to go down the aisle. You want to sign that wedding contract. You want more than what this person is giving, or you want it to be monogamous, or you want it, but you want more than what this person is giving, and what you're accepting is the minimum that you showed this person that you'd be willing to accept and still allow them to stay around. This is, I'm not sugarcoating anything. Obviously, this could be very triggering, and I apologize that it could be triggering, but I'm not apologizing for the cards. The cards don't ever lie. It's something maybe that you needed to hear, Libra. How does this person feel about the Libra? That's my dog. Silence. You know, Libra, this could be you saving yourself for somebody that you think is going to call, that you think is going to text you, that you think is going to break up with their person over you or for you, and they're just not. They're anchored into whatever energy they want to be anchored in right now. This is the whole cliche. If they wanted to call, they would. If they wanted to get engaged, they would. If they wanted to set the date for marriage, they would. At this point, it's like, what's an excuse and what's a fact? That's what I'm picking up to tell you. What advice do you have? This is pretty harsh, so I want to get you some advice, Libra. What advice do you have for the Libras, please, dealing with this in the month of September? The Seven of Cups. You got to see it for what it is. You have to see it for what it is. Like, if you're making like a pros and cons list, you have to understand that that's one of the biggest, like, you got to see it for what it is. I just want to go, wake up, Libra. You got to see this for what it is. You deserve so much more. You've got an energy of the Ace of Cups here, but then you've got it right next to the Devil. You got to cleanse yourself, clear yourself of the delusion and the attachment. You got to take a look at your attachment style. Why it is that you're okay with accepting things, even though it's not what you truly wanted. The younger version of you wanted this, that, and the other for your future. It's not delusional to want that. You wanted this type of man. You wanted this type of woman. You wanted this type of house. You wanted in this area. You wanted this, these many kids or this many dogs or cats or something like that. It's not delusional for you to want that. It's just that this person is like trying to keep you stuck is what I'm getting. I know it's harsh, baby, but I don't know what to tell you. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. Let's see, where are we at? 102 Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what we got. Spirit, thank you so much for your time, your energy, your presence, and your protection for the month of September for Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus, guys. What does a romantic look like for Scorpio in the month of September? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If the roles need to be reversed, reverse them. If this isn't your reading, that's okay. Check out your other signs. Main male. I like the way this guy looks. He looks super dapper. Super dapper. Scorpio, main male. Either you're the main male or you're dealing with this main male. You look good. I am getting King of Wands off of this, Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpios in the month of September? Romantic love, please, Spirit. The Magician. Because there's a number 1 on this card. So you could be manifesting a main male. Or you could be manifesting, like, you could be working on yourself, working out, changing up the way you dress, like changing your aesthetic so that you can look like the stud. Even at your age, you want to look like a stud. A stud muffin. Remember, I'm getting the... I was still getting the King of Wands. And here goes the Knight of Wands here. For Scorpio, please. The Nine of Cups. And then the Two of Wands. There's a lot of attraction that you have with this one person who looks very good and they're in your aura. But And it would make you very happy, male or female, it doesn't matter. It would make you very happy if you could connect with this person, but you're kind of standing on the sidelines, if you will. And I'll figure out why. Like, it's not progressing. It's like you've made a I don't know, I'm dragging this deck. It's like you have like a whole plan in mind for how you would like things to progress with this person, but they haven't. Hey, excuse me. Can you stop? Thank you. Thank you. You've been grooming yourself a lot, haven't you, Robin? Thank you, baby. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm not going to apologize for my dog. She is my familiar and she is my protector. How does this person that Scorpio has on their mind, how do they feel about the Scorpios right now? If they could be completely honest with themselves and with us, please, Spirit. Divine intervention. It was serendipitous that we met each other. How does a Scorpio feel about this person? They also feel like you're like a star. Like, I feel like I reversed that. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd feel like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Scorpio, I feel like that's how you feel about this other person. And then, you know, I keep wanting to say the roles can be reversed, but Scorpio, I feel like that's how you feel about this person. But I asked, how does this person feel about you? And then I said that they feel like it was very serendipitous meeting you. How does a Scorpio feel about this person? No walls, no lies, being completely honest. Rose. A lot of Rose references here. So somebody's name could be Rose. I mean, that's me just stating the obvious, but there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of Wands energy here. So it could be Scorpio and a fire sign. Scorpio and a fire sign. It could be. They felt like, you feel like your connection with this person was short-lived. See how it says short at the bottom? Or they're shorter than you, or you're shorter than average. Or you're taller than average. What's up? There's a height difference. Look, I'm picking this up right here. Or height, for whatever reason in your mind, plays a role in love. I get that. I mean, it's not on. Oh, is it? No, it's not on my list. It's not on my list, but it's on some people's lists. What's a mutual energy between Scorpio and this person the month of September, please, Spirit? Confused. Y'all are both confused because nobody is saying anything to anybody. Because Scorpio, you're just in your head over analyzing and with your passion rod or your passion bowl, to each his own, fantasizing about this person, but nobody's saying anything. So what advice do you have for the... Well, now you know how this person feels about you. Well, I'm going to get one more card. Let's get from a different deck. How does this person feel about the Scorpio? Because it was kind of confusing, right? The Lovers. Is this an upright deck? No, okay. All right, the Lovers. I don't read these in the reverse, but it did come out reversed. Scorpio, this person actually really does, or would really, I don't know, sometimes I feel like this person doesn't know who you are. But if you if you told yourself, if you stopped lying to yourself and you told yourself how much you really like this person and you said, all right, it's go time, and you reached out to this person, you could be a catalyst for a romantic love change for this person's life. I know. It does sound woo-woo like that. And it does feel like woo-woo like this. With divine intervention, with karma, with the lovers. Do you feel anything other than passion for this person? Dang, the Eight of Wands. That's all fast moving. All you know now is all you want to do is talk to this person. You want to reach out and make contact. What advice do you have for the Scorpios in the month of August, please? The Sun. Hey, look. Find your truth. Find your footing. And the cards say that you could be or potentially should reach out to this person and just see where it goes. Just see where it goes. See where it goes. You gotta take a step. But you gotta step forward in your truth and in your authenticity. Otherwise you just continue to stay as stuck as you've been. And that's why you came here to watch this. So see where it goes. Take a leap of faith is what I get. But you do you, boo. Sagittarius. All right. Sagittarius. Welcome to Infinite Light, guys. Thank you, Spirit, for your time, your presence, your energy, and your protection. Clear and concise message to the Sagittarius. Love, specifically romantic love for the month of September, guys. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and check out your Venus sign if you are a Sun Sagittarius to kind of get the whole story. Sometimes if you check on your sun sign only when you're doing like love readings, it could connect to like obscure relationships, but not exactly like romantic love, and it could get confusing. So Venus and sun sign will probably help you get a better gauge on what's going on for your romantic love life for September. Sagittarius, you get privileged lady. And then I get, because of this greenhouse observatory sort of thing in the background, I'm getting the sound of music. So I don't know if it's a 12. Hangman. A new perspective about a privileged lady. A pure soul, Pure, pure soul. Somebody came after me about how I pronounced words, and I don't know what to say about that. Pure soul. A new perspective on a pure soul. The sound of music, though, I'm getting that very strongly. But I'm not getting a song from the sound of music. Oh, the kissing song, right? Spirit, help me download this for me, please. All right. Well, I'll get more on this from the cards. Privileged lady. A pure soul. A new perspective on a pure soul. Let's see. Sagittarius, romantic love, September, please, Spirit. How is this going to play out in September? The Hierophant. The Moon. The Knight of Swords. You have, or somebody, you or this person, has been observing with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, just observing very quietly. And in that observation, you have told the confusion, the shadow part, to kick it to the curb, and to quickly do that. Like, you're done with the illusions, you're done with being confused. You're done with being torn every which way, every different direction. You have very high standing in the spiritual world. I know it just got woo-woo really quick. Or you're very high standing in your 3D world. Like you could be a CEO, you could be a boss, you could be high ranking, or you could be a diplomat, or somebody in politics, or somebody that, or you could be like the head of your family. Whether you're actually the oldest or people just look up to you because of what you've proven so far. The Hierophant, the moon. But this is why I said you're kicking it to the curb. You're done being confused. You see how she's telling the rabbit? George Lopez. I always quote George Lopez, the comedian. He had a stand-up comedy like years ago, and he's like, hurry, hurry, hop like a bunny. Hop like a bunny. I always say that to my kids. Hurry, hop like a bunny. And they don't know what I'm talking about. But it's like you're like, I'm done. Like, it's like cleaning yourself out energetically. You're done being confused. You've sat back and you've watched, and it's almost like you've made a decision, but I'm just getting that. I don't even know where to go with this energy. I should tell the confusion, go, and go quickly, right? I should jump onto your bandwagon, Sagittarius. What is this whole thing about? Done being confused. The Queen of Swords. Done being confused. As soon as I say it. The King of Cups. Now there's two people, but they don't match. The Chariot. Now there's two people, but they don't match. How is this Queen of Swords related to the Sagittarius read, please, Spirit? How is this? Because I don't get that this is romantic right now. Air sign. Damn! So there's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and it pops on this Queen of Swords here. It doesn't have to be a female. I mean, Queen of Swords is just the feminine archetype version of this energy. And then I get Paula Abdul. She's a cold-hearted snake. It's not that she's cold-hearted. It's just that she's had enough life experience that she doesn't play anymore. So there's an air sign around you. And then tell me how this King of Cups fits into this Sagittarius reading. How does this King of Cups? Trash. Are you dealing with a water sign presently that you don't actually like? Okay, this is what I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. You've got an air sign in your energy that doesn't tell you what to do. How does this air sign manifest in Sagittarius's reality in the month of September, please? Queen of Pentacles. So it could be like a mother or a mother figure. Like, not all of our moms are our mom figures. So like, for example, like, I'll use my real world example for you. So like, I have a father, obviously, but I don't know my father. So my grandfather was my father figure. And then when my grandfather passed, my uncle, his son, became like my father figure. So a stand-in, right? So this air sign could be some sort of stand-in for you as like a mother figure. And they kind of like help you in your love life. There's a water sign that you are connecting to that you just cannot stand, but they're there and you're trying to let that person go, and you're heading in the right direction doing so. So that could be you like sitting back and observing and just being like, I don't want to be with this person anymore. And you're like done with the confusion. And at first it was sexual connection, but then that died down, and then it just seemed like it was just like a lot of everything all the time and all at once. Just like another It was like the same shit, different pot every single day, and you're letting that go. I'm trying to figure out who in the heck this pure soul is. Who is this pure soul for Sagittarius, the month of September? Unless that's you just figuring out your worth. Fired up. Nope, this is a completely different person. I mean, it could be you figuring out your worth, but then also you've got 3 people in your reading, Sagittarius. How does this privileged lady feel about Sagittarius? Being completely honest, no walls up right now as I'm tapping into that person's energy. Apple. Sexuality, joy, death, and wisdom. The apple is tricky because you don't know if the apple is poisonous or not. But it's driving you out of your mind. Do you see what I did? Do you know? Do you want to? That's why it's hard for you to find. Can't get it out of your head. Miss her, kiss her, love her. That boy is, or that girl is poison. Oh, there's an infatuation behind all of this, even though you might actually be in a relationship with somebody. How does the Sagittarius feel about this person, please? Very angry. Intuition. 6th sense. There's a soul contract that you're dealing with. While also, so your energy is heavy. That's why there's so many people. While also, potentially trying to break up with somebody. Or just vanish into the shadows. Ghost somebody else. I'm going to need to, this is going to go really long. But you're heading in the right direction as far as letting somebody go. Queen of Swords popped up again at the bottom of the deck. Wow, this is very heavy energy. Could be spiritual at this point. This could be a spirit guide that's pushing this king or queen of cups out of your energy because they are trash. They're just not good enough for you. That sounded maternal to me. Just not good enough for my baby. So what's going to be happening between this other soul contract that Sagittarius has in the month of September? The King of Cups. The Hangman. You might feel that you have more feelings for this person that you hate to love, love to hate than you realize in the month of September. Remember, it's different energies. So at the beginning, this person's energy, this privileged lady for you, Sagittarius, you might feel like the person that you love to hate, love to hate, hate to love, can't live with, can't live without, is the one that you have the strongest amount of feelings for in your 3D world. But that's in spirit though, because I don't feel like you're connected to this person in real life. In spirit, you moving on from the person, like dumping this person. Or don't be a dick about it though, Sagittarius. Like, go through the motions, like be adult about letting somebody go. But I feel like you're going to be breaking up with somebody, and spirit is guiding you to do that in the month of September. Take it as it resonates. But that's your reading, Sagittarius. I hope that it helped. Let me know in the comments down below. If you're a cross watcher, let me know in the comments down below, because I don't know which energy you are, cross watcher. Are you the mother figure? Are you the woman in white, the pure soul, or are you the King, Queen of Cups? I don't know. All right, Capricorn. One. All right, Capricorn. Welcome to Infinite Light, guys. My name is Shawnee. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Spirit, thank you so much for your time, your presence, and your energy. We're going to pull for Capricorn for the month of September. Don't force anything. If this isn't your reading, that's okay. If you're a Capricorn sun, check out your Venus sign at a minimum to kind of help you get a better gauge. All right, Capricorn. Flip the roles if need be, guys. 2 cards, child and gift. Some of you guys could be getting pregnant in the month of September. That's 17 and 18. So one happens after another. One happens after another. In the month of September, somebody that you really love and care for, you could be gifting them something of value in the month of September. Here's a very specific message. You could be getting something from a parent, whether that they are alive or no longer with us in this realm. They're with us in spirit. In the month of September, meaning a giftee of an inheritance or just like a memory that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, make you feel like a kid again, helps you kind of heal some of your childhood wounds. It's coming up in, or you're a grandparent. Birthday. It's interesting that it's coming up in the month of September for your romantic love. Because if this isn't you becoming pregnant, then you're single. And what you really do care about are those around you. Almost more than you care about your romantic life situation right now. Capricorn, please. Romantic love. And that could be a message in itself, a confirmation in itself. Like your child or your grandchild's niece's or nephew's birthday in the month of September. Let's see. Let's do romantic love, please, Spirit. Romantic love. Capricorn, month of September, please. Two of Cups. King of Swords. Justice. The first thing that came to my mind when I see the Two of Cups, King of Swords, Justice is finally an intellectual like me. Finally a serious person like me. September. Finally a serious person like me. Now this person's not lovey-dovey, I'm gonna be honest with you, Capricorn. This is your energy, like, so they match you. But they're not all lovey-doves. Nope, definitely not. But how does this person feel about Capricorn in the month of September, please, Spirit? Broken up. Walking away. So you separated yourself from this person somehow? How does Capricorn feel about this person, please, Spirit? Addiction. Oh, shit. Okay, so it was too much too soon. And I get that you kind of like distance yourself from this person, but you could have an opportunity to break bread with this person, go have drinks with this person, go to a jazz club with this person. Like, I'm getting like listening to music, just rub elbows again with this person because of the way that this Two of Cups, they're dancing, right? And they've got their arms interlocked. So rub elbows or go dancing with this person. In the month of September. And as much as you would tell other people, oh, I'm not really interested in anybody. I'm on my own. I'm single. I'm taking care of my babies, taking care of my grandkids. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just living life right now. That's what I'm getting. As much as you say that to people, underneath it all, you're just like, man, I really do find so-and-so attractive. Look, this person could be like a bookworm, or they're just boring to other people, but to you, it's like the pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. Y'all balance each other. So you might be lying to other people, but you're not lying to the cards. How does this play out in the month of September, please, for the Capricorns? The Seven of Wands. I said you distance yourself. But the Four of... Okay, what if... Now, this could be a big what if, and this could be very specific. But what if you had some sort of shindig at your house, again, with this gift, like birthday party or something. Remember I said birthday party, and it doesn't have to be like your grandkid or something, but you go to like a younger person's or somebody's like a sweet 16 or a quince, or like just like some sort of celebration in the month of September, and you run into this person, or they ask for RSVP plus your and then give you the availability for a +1. It could even be a wedding, like for a younger person or something, and you got to bring a gift, right? So something, and you just ask this person, do you want to go with me to this event? And they say yes, or they're there. How would this person respond to the Capricorn? Around fall, baby. I said so fall starts on this 22nd of September. Is that, I mean, where I'm at, is that the 22nd significant to you? Question mark. Let me know in the comments down below. But it says around fall. So fall starts the 22nd of September. Maybe it's this person's birthday. I don't know. It's getting too specific, and I'm getting too enthralled. Dreams can be significant here, or just confirmations. I could have had a lot of confirmations for you, like just with the stuff that I've said, that you're like, wow, that's my energy, that's my story, that's my person, or I want all of that to happen. Let's tap into this shit, Shawnee. I'm going to get advice, because I don't think much is supposed to be uncovered, especially with this gift out here, because this could be a gift for you from one of your ancestors or past. Like, this could be you, right? And this person could be a gift for you from your ancestors, and they don't want me to deep dive too much. So let me get advice for you, baby. Capricorn advice, please, for the month of September. The Three of Cups. Go and don't RSVP to whatever it is. Go to the thing your friends are inviting you to, or there's an invite, or throw the party. The Three of Cups is celebration, being jovial, having fun. Go to the dance club. Go to the outdoor food event. Go to the thing. Go to the festival. Go to the thing, because yes, that's what I'm getting. Go to the, oh, that's my shadow. Go to the thing because yes, there's a gift. All right. Okay, Capricorn, go to the thing because yes, it's a gift. Man, there were potentially a lot of confirmations in there, and I just really want to know. Okay, moving on. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, what do we got? 132, 42. Aquarius. All right, Spirit, thank you for your guidance, your love, and your protection. We are doing Aquarius. Romantic love messages for the month of September. Aquarius, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Sometimes the roles have to be flipped. So you know what your reality is like. So you gotta use your own discernment. If this isn't your reading, then that's fine. Check out, if Aquarius is your sun sign, check out your Venus or your other placements. All right. Romantic love for Aquarius, month of September. Imprisonment. I'm gonna be honest, Aquarius, I be reading for Aquarius now, and it's not always. I'm not about the absolutes, but lately it's been a lot of doom and gloom. What is up with that, Aquarius? Why? And if you're new here, then we're going to deep dive on here, but there's symbolism there's a lot of symbolism. So it says imprisonment, so I get that you're stuck and you haven't quite figured out your way forward on here. The mouse on here is real interesting animal spirit, because is a real interesting animal spirit here, because the mouse can be real squirrely. Usually if we're doing a love reading and if you like have animal spirit cards or oracle cards and you pull a mouse for a love reading, it's not the best omen because it can tell a story of somebody who's not truly committed to the situation that they're in yet, or exploring new territories all the time. Not really, no place is really home for this person. Think Papa Was a Rolling Stone as a song that I would associate with the mouse. But yet you feel stuck. What is going on with the Aquarius for the month of September? Romantic love, please, Spirit. Queen of Swords. She likes to jump out a lot today. Seven of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Okay. You, Aquarius, I feel like you've got your eyes. I feel an Aquarius that wants to play the field, but you can't because you're in some sort of marriage or obligation already. That's why I'm getting two different queens, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. And then I get in between the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, I get the Seven of Cups, which is like a lot of options, a lot of different things to choose from, but not knowing which way forward. And this just further proves this imprisonment card here. Look, and then not only are there Seven of Cups here, in the back of it is a volcano. So something's about to explode. And it could be you. It could be aggravating you so much because you feel like you're unable to go towards this Queen of Cups. What's the mutual energy of Aquarius? And it doesn't matter that there are two queens. You could be somebody who likes kings, but it's just the feminine version of this. It could be a King of Cups. I mean, a King of Swords, and it can be the King of Cups. Or it could be telling me that you, Aquarius, are the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords, because it's air sign, right? And you are confused about how to go towards the one that you really like, just because you feel for whatever reason like you're stuck and you can't. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're involved with somebody and because of contractually you can't get with the other person. Do you see what I'm saying? What's the mutual? I'm going to figure this out though. What's the mutual energy between Aquarius and the Queen of Swords, please? Closed off. What's the mutual energy? Refuse to give in. What's the mutual energy between Aquarius and the Queen of Cups, please? Commitment. You want to commit to this Queen of Cups. Male or female, it doesn't matter. But for whatever reason, you're energetically closed off. You could be blocked. What's blocking? I'll use this deck. What is blocking? You know what? It could be your own anxiety. Again, it doesn't have to be another person. It could be your own anxiety that is keeping you from having a commitment with this person that you really want to be with. What's blocking the Aquarius from this Queen of Cups, please? The Page of Pentacles. You don't know how. At the bottom of the deck, the King of Wands. You don't know how to seem like you want more than just a sexual relationship, or you don't know how to sell it. I don't think that's the word I want to use. You don't know how to convince this person that you want more than just sexy time. So what's how does this person feel about the Aquarius, please? Street. They feel like they can see that you're trapped. They feel like you're closed off. They feel like you're behind a glass house, in a glass house. Like you can't throw a stone to... They see that you're stuck. You look good to them, but they can see that you're stuck. I feel like they watch your social media too. Sports, something about sports, they watch you somehow. So I don't know if you have like a YouTube or a social media or something like that. How does the Aquarius truly feel about this person, please? Pet. You feel like they're the sun is about to set on this. Like you're gonna lose your chance with this person if you cannot figure out how to get unstuck. You feel comfortable around this person. So what's likely going to happen between Aquarius and this person, this Queen of Cups, month of September? What's likely going to happen between these guys, month of September? The Five of Wands in the upright, the Strength card, and then the Moon. It's unknown still yet. It all depends on you, because you've got a lot of inner conflict that you're dealing with, or outer conflict. You've got a lot of stuff blocking you from this person. So what is going to happen is you're going to have to stand your ground and tame the beast within. If this is all you, if you're the Queen of Swords and you feel imprisoned in your own head and you don't know how to move forward towards this person because it's your own stuff that you're having to grapple with, if you don't take charge of that beast inside of you, then you won't be able to move forward, and you'll stay in a sense of confusion. If you can't tell somebody that you're with, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore, like this isn't love, I'm not in love anymore, I want to go towards somebody that actually loves me, then you're gonna stay stuck. If it's not written yet, because it all depends on you, Aquarius. What are you gonna do? You haven't made the decision yet. With that Moon card popping out, you haven't made the decision yet, so the path has not been illuminated. It all depends on you. I'm repeating myself, but just letting you know, it all depends on what choice you make. Are you going to turn this off and heal from all the stuff that's in your head? Are you going to heal your heart and open your heart space to be available? Or are you going to finally tell yourself the truth and tell the people around you the truth? Like, hey, I want to be with this person. Spirit's not going to let you move forward towards this Queen of Cups until you clean up house first. And that includes you. All right, Pisces, moving on. Let's see here. All right, Pisces, let's see what's coming towards you in the month of September in the energy of romantic love. Spirit, thank you so much for your time, your presence, your energy, and your protection. We're talking about Pisces romantic love situation, the month of September. Take what resonates, Pisces, leave what doesn't. And if you are a Pisces sun and this doesn't resonate with you, or you just want to learn more about what could be happening for you in the month of September, check out your Venus placement or your moon or rising. Okay, Pisces? Change is coming. This is the 9 and this is the year 9. And this is the month 9. Hey, synchronicity. Wow. And this is the 9 card. Wow. A lot of synchronicities are going to be popping up for you in the month of September. You could be thinking about moving movies. I don't know. You could be thinking about starring in a movie. Somebody could be scouting you to star in a movie. You could be writing a screenplay or a movie. I just said movies for some reason. You could be planning to go to the movies today. Movies are your thing. I don't know. I just said that. But let's see here. So you could be moving or thinking about moving. But change is the biggest thing that you get to look forward to in your romantic love life in the 9th month of the 9th year. September looks spectacular for you. I could literally leave your reading there, but I won't. I'll bring it forward. All right, Pisces. What is happening for the Pisces community? Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Romantic love, please. How is this going to look for Pisces? How could it potentially look for Pisces September? Six of Swords, again with the moving. But it could be you moving on from something too, right? And this car back in the day, I mean, this car couldn't possibly go more than like 30 miles an hour. Couldn't. So this is like slowly moving on from something. And then, so here's their Six of Swords. Moving on. So the moving doesn't necessarily have to be something, could be figuratively or a confirmation. The Knight of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Coins. A workaholic. You could be calling in a workaholic into your, or a very successful person into your life. This person could, an actor, a screenwriter, a thespian of some sort, a painter, a musician, a magician. Pisces. Because this guy, this knight he's normally holding that cup, right? That Ace of Cups. He's normally holding it. But he's like, where's the cup? Like some sleight of hand shit. And then I get that, this one, I get real theatrical sort of thing. Props manager, something. Like I get somebody that works either in front of the camera or behind the camera, on the stage or behind the stage, technical kind of stuff, or writes. That's what I'm getting. Or a painter or a musician. Did I already say all that? I think so. Okay, so tell me more about this person that's coming towards the Pisces, please, in the month of September, or the Pisces is moving towards. Yeah, I feel like if I look at the boat, if I look at the car and the boat on your cards, it's going this way. And then when I asked about romantic love, I got the Knight of Cups going this way. So, like, very, like, serendipitous, like, whoa, like running into somebody or being surprised about something from somebody. Tell me more about this. Too many cards. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups for Pisces, please. Month of September. Ace of Cups. He's like, where's the cup? Where's the cup? I think this person might be really fun. And they're like, here it is. I was like, here it is. I've been getting, in my own reality, for some reason, I keep getting drawn or talking about magicians. And I was like, well, what do you think? In one of my videos, I was like, what do you think? I'm a Houdini? I'm not a Houdini. I don't do magician stuff. And then I looked up Houdini, and he's an Aries. And then I was remembering that I used to have a crush on David Blaine. And I looked him up, and he's an Aries too. So I wonder if it's an Aries or a fire sign that you are connecting to, Pisces. Because I got magician like twice looking at this. Tell me more about this person. But either way, their cup runneth over. They're very youthful, very vital. They could be religious. Because I got this like communion, I don't know wafer right here. And I think I got that for you guys in your last reading that I did. Like a religious person. The Five of Swords pops out. And then, hold on, I'm going to get clarification on that. At the bottom of the deck is Two of Pentacles. What is it? Can I get more on this Five of Swords, please? Pisces, what is this about? The Seven of Cups. Sorry. The Seven of Cups. So this person's recently had to say goodbye to people that they've cut out of their life. And they've been confused for a while on how to balance themselves. Could be another water sign. One more. Let's see. What's the current energy of this person, Pisces person that's coming in the month of September? What's the current energy? Emotions. I said water sign. Didn't you get this last time, Pisces? I swear you got I swear you got it in the last 7 days. So this could be happening at the very beginning of September. Because I swear I got this card for you in the last week. Pisces current energy, please. Pisces current energy. Ghost. Oh yeah, you're just like, not only are you kind of just like in the cut taking care of you or whatever, you're not reaching out to people that don't reach out to you. You're not attempting to contact anybody. You're just like doing your own thing. And I feel like you're doing a lot of like connecting to spirits, and because Pisces are very psychic, so I feel like you're doing like a lot of spiritual work right now. You did a disappearing act. That's what it says with this ghost. So you could be the magician, right? High priestess, Merlin type stuff here. So you're practicing all of that and you're learning all of that. I feel like that's where your focus is. Okay, so how is this gonna transpire in the month of September, please? How is this gonna transpire in the month of September? That's too many cards. But I did see 10 of Swords, so you're definitely moving on from some old shit for sure that you're never gonna turn right back around and look at again. So while you're, this is gonna be a surprise for you. It's because I just got the 4 of Cups. So while you're like learning your new stuff, or you're doing your psychic stuff, or you're doing your work, you don't have to be doing psychic stuff. That's when this Ace of Cups is gonna pop up, and you're not even gonna be paying attention to it. Ace of Cups. I see the Ace of, not only did you get the Ace of Cups, like the actual card, but I'm seeing the Ace of Cups stick out to me separate from your energy in 2 other cards. This 4 of Cups and this Knight of Cups. So you're not really, this is going to pop out when you're really don't even have love on your mind. And then what? Spirit. And then what for the Pisces? The Fool. It's a new person. 9 of Wands. I say it's a new person, and then I get 9 of Wands. Oh, they've been through this. They've been through a lot of the same shit that you've been through. Oh, snap! How is this person going to feel about the Pisces? Like when they see the Pisces, if they are, I don't know if they already know you or not. Let's see. How does this person currently feel about the Pisces? Being completely honest, no walls up at all. Hope, wish, a dream come true. Desire. How does the Pisces feel about this person currently right now? Hidden truth. You don't know that this person, hidden truth. I'm touching the tip of the iceberg right now talking to you about this. You don't even know. You have no clue about this person. Your head is down. You're working on your stuff. I feel like this person sees you though, Pisces. How is a Pisces going to feel? How is a Pisces going to feel about this person once they are revealed, either by themselves or by spirit, to the Pisces, please? Mystery. Tall, dark, and handsome is what I get immediately when I see this mystery card. Illusion. Oh, what if it is a magician? That'd be so crazy. Let me know. Go back. You'll be confused. Why is the Pisces going to be confused by this person? Shadow. Because y'all are opposites. Even though y'all have been through a lot of the same things, y'all are opposites. All right. I don't even know where to go from here. Let's see. Because I feel like Spirit doesn't want to divulge too much. New love. you're already this person's desire, but I don't think you realize that this person has desire for you. And I think even when they divulge themselves in the month of September, you're still going to be like, what? Hold on. You're going to be like, me? Wait. Huh. And how long have you felt like this about me? Yeah, this is hidden from you. You have literally no clue. 4 of Cups, hidden truth, mystery, shadow. All right, guys. Let me give you some advice because I feel like it's leaving you hanging. Some advice, and then that's it for the Pisces, and then I'll see you guys next week. All right. Advice for the Pisces for September. What advice? What advice? The 5 of Pentacles and the upright as advice is telling me that you guys are working on some things that's trying to help unstick yourself, unstick your energy, realigning your chakras, realigning your money with abundance, and you could be taking care of other people right now. But don't forget to ask for help when needed. And if your circle isn't big, like if your circle is small, which it probably is, and you can't trust too many people, then you can there is still sanctuary for you with this 5 of Pentacles. And it is calling on your God, your ancestors, your angels, your a higher, like what you might view as a higher power, or even your higher self, to help you maintain momentum. So this isn't saying keep your eyes peeled. This is saying continue to work on yourself, Pisces, and bring yourself out of the dark energetically. All right, guys, I hope that helped. I love you guys. I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.